Happy 2024. So hey friends, just wanna say put this out earlier that I kind of told you, every one of you, that I'm gonna support your goal, educational goal to become a penetration tester. But I was thinking about this and I try to do the best way. There's a lot of you I promised, right? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you, and there's a long silence. The best way to do this is that compose like record a video and share it with you. And whenever you have questions, I can follow up and help you. Um, I can follow up with you, help you, and do whatever one-on-one session later. But the goal here is that let's be the worst web penetration tester, and shortly I will explain why, where this was coming from, right? So when you think of penetration testers, the people who get paid to do professional penetration testing, um, there's so many people, right? And their goal is, and my goal is to become a best pen tester. But am I the best one? Not really, right? But because there are so many great people, and I kind of see myself as the bottom here, or top 81 to 100%. Um, but my goal is absolutely to go up the ladder and become a top 20% or top 1%, right? Um, but when I think of you individuals, there's a vast of security gap, skill gap. Some folks doesn't know what's Linux, or some folks doesn't know where to start. So the idea is that try to make you guys to become like top 81 to 100%. Like those are people in the market who's doing the penetration testing, and I'm pretty sure some of them are there because of purely luck. Like they know certain items, one G's or two G's, but somehow they got a job and stick with it. And past year has been very hard for technical people, where a bunch of layoff and high interest and then blah blah blah, and it's just really hard for the new people coming to the field and do getting paid to do the job they want to do the job. Um, but if we aiming at bottom 81% to 100%, I think there's a fairly good chance of us that put you guys in the job. And time, obviously, there comes to your dedication, your time, and your intellectual level. But I think within a year, I think we can we can work to have you become a pen tester. And well, we should aim for that, right? So when we say the reason why I targeted a web penetration testing is that out of so many different fields, web is the most basic ones. Web is de facto number one step for you whenever you enter a analyze someone's whatever network. Web will be number one thing you're gonna encounter the most, and it's relatively less heavy on Linux or other OS systems, Linux, Windows, or Mac, which is good positive things, right? So I kind of ran into a chat GPT and asked, like, if you want to become a web penetration tester, what should we do? What should we be focused on? And ChatGPT says focus on web technology, web app framework, OWASP top 10, and a bunch of testing tools, authentication, authorization, and session management. And those bottom tools are more likely like kind of part of the web technology. And input validation, web service API, and CSP, and WAF, web application firewall, and report, and legal and ethical consideration, and continuous learning and certificates, right? It's a lot of bullets, right? But when we summarize that to what we can do today, as of right now, it comes down to web technology, right? We got to understand HTML, HTTPS, how those kind of works, right? Then we can break it down to watch top 10 and learn tools and focusing on reporting session, right? So here's free resources out there. Perswigger, WAPS, and VMware, Kali, GitHub's Hack the Box free membership, and paid resources are as follows. But the issue is that we only have limited fund, and I don't want you guys to pay for anything for this exercise because, well, I want you guys to use that money for something else, right? Either your personal life, personal improvement, something else. But my goal here is that try to help you folks as budget free as much as possible. So there's a point. That was enough of talking. So let's screw that. And there's that. That's our one-on-one goal. And I'll give you guys what to do next on a separate session.